what are some of the things that you go to help motivation?
Right. So short-term motivation is very easy. I mean, I can show you a video of a guy with a lot of energy telling you your life can change, and it'll last about 24 hours, maybe 48 if you're lucky. But how do you get that long-term motivation? You have to really dig a little deeper into your soul, if you will.
Sure.
Like, what is it that you really want out of life?
Right.
You have to ask those questions. I think too little of us really ask what it is that we want. Either we're scared to ask it, or it seems selfish to ask that question. But unless you know what you want, how do you know what your end goal should be or could be, unless you start with that simple question? And some of that sometimes just takes pondering, you know.
Exactly.
You know, not to get into the meaning of life or anything. I can get a little, a little out
Show's
there.
only an hour long.
But we really need to ask those questions. What do I want specifically, individually for myself? What do I want out of life? And why do I want to be healthy? And the answer may seem simple, you know, I just don't want to be sick, but it could be a little bit more complex than that. Why? Why do you not want to be sick? You know?
And Henry, if I may just put a couple cents into your point here, it's important that patients understand that motivational interviewing is a real thing, and the ability for the provider, whether it's the dietitian or exercise physiologist or your trainer or even family members, to be able to prompt you as a patient and to finding what motivates you is a skill in itself. And if you're surrounding yourself, and if maybe your physician or your provider or your exercise physiologist doesn't have the right motivational techniques of how to help the patient make the connection with what motivates them, that's very, very difficult to do. And not all providers and not all healthcare providers can do that really well.